What the hell is Saw Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
It's from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wise, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side.
What the hell is Saw Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
It's from Free Love, man.
North side, south.
Fuck it, I hit the button. I fucked the button up. It is what it is. I was gonna let the whole thing play, and then I wasn't gonna make y'all wait from the beginning. All right, couple of things we're gonna talk about today. In the sauce. First and foremost, if you don't know, man, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. Man, it is my honor, it is my privilege, but more than anything, it is my pleasure to be here. So I hope everybody is doing well. Y'all let me know how it sounds. I know the sound been kind of fluctuating a little bit back and forth. Y'all let me know how it sounded on y'all's end. That's probably part of it right here. Let me see. I don't know why it's not doing that. Again, let me see. I gotta give me a second. I'm gonna get my fucking popcorn out the thing. It's been a late day. I ain't had time to my duties. And then my apologies for yesterday, not going to lie, tapped the fuck out. I had all intentions of shooting some shit. Just cancel that, right? Because that did not happen. I don't know why this thing like my little shit's on there. So yeah, let me know, make sure the audio sounds good. Right by each other, and I keep clicking the wrong fucking deal and just making two of them, and I don't. So like I said, this is Saw Sports. If you're not familiar with Saw Sports is a Houston, Texas homer network. I mean, we talking all sports. We ain't talking about nothing but the Texans in quite some time. You know, I did have to shoot a slug at Jalen Green. So I didn't know that Drea chick, I mean, I knew she was a hoe. Like, I knew she was a hoe because that's the bitch that said, now get me wrong, I might be wrong because I don't be knowing celebrities like this, so I could be saying something completely, I might be giving hoe attributes to a whole nother bitch, but let me know now. The chick that Jalen Green got pregnant, your wholeness could get deleted, right? That's the same chick, if I'm not mistaken. Because if so, I mean, a little bit of searching the internet should have told you shouldn't have skeeted in that broad, but I don't want to go all the way off the radar today. But we do got a couple of things to talk about. We're talking about Danielle Hunter came in. He had a press conference. We talk about Mixon getting an extension, I believe, for 27, something like that. So we'll get into that. I ain't gonna run my mouth all day. We will take some calls because I know Armstead is out of the conversation. Like I said, man, it's been a stupid ass day. Had a electrician fucked up a bunch of shit, and I believe now that all Mexicans have magic maintenance hands. Hear me out. Y'all gonna say, "Oh, Hunter about to say something real racist." I knew you were a fucking racist. Absolutely not. I like Mexican people more than most, right? They're like my people. But like, so electrician came, did some shit, and then like all the power in the office was fucked up. Like, it wasn't like the lights and shit would come on, but the outlets weren't. I Flipped the breaker. I flipped everything, right? Because I honestly don't know what's what. I flipped everything. Shit was still not working. Everything else came on fine. So the other guy, not electrician. So I go see if he knew where it was. Didn't know where it was. Couldn't remember who the electrician was. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, there was a whole lot going on where I'm at. And so I asked the painter. Painter's like, well, hold on, let me go take a check. And he goes to go flip the breaker. I swear I flipped all the breakers. I flipped them all. I'm like, this shit ain't gonna work. So I'm like, fuck it, let him flip it. I'll go in there and check. Tell me why the fucking shit worked. Tell me why. Tell me why. I wasn't smelling good enough. But tell me why the shit worked. So now I have extended my belief that all Mexicans have magic maintenance hands, right? That wasn't even the job he was here. He's supposed to be painting some shit. This thing fix the shit. But let's see what we got joining us. I'm gonna go get my kettle corn. We're gonna talk some shit. Man, I'm telling you, because look, I cut them all off. I flipped them all back on one by one. Blick, 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 blick. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I flipped all that shit. And then yeah, and then that's what happened. That's what the fuck happened, bro. Like, I'm like, how the fuck did he put? Yeah, I'm trying to tell. Look, magic maintenance and like he was just whatever. At first, let me be honest, there was a little bit of a language barrier, right? That's not a big thing. I hopped on the fucking the Translate app, and I can speak. And I'm like, I got like a little bit of vocab, but I don't use it enough. So sometimes I have a hard time recollecting shit. So I hopped on the little Translate app, read it, and he's like, oh, yeah, you know Spanish because you can tell by the way I read it. But yeah, and so we communicate. Thank God for technology. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna talk about Danielle Hunter. We're gonna talk about the fact that we don't have a DT. We're gonna talk about Mixon and the extension. It's quite a pot, but you know what? I did see him kind of wiggle one. He wiggled one a little bit more than I wiggled. I was like, you know what? That was the tricky motherfucker right there. I feel like I need to go test it. Now, the one he wiggled, I feel like after the stream, I'm gonna go test it, go fuck with that hoe. And like, if that's the one, he put the Mexican magic on it. He might have put some Fabuloso on that bitch. I don't know. And I'm not hating on Fabuloso because I'm a user of Fabuloso. Like, look, I love Mexican people. Don't get me wrong. Y'all just got special maintenance powers that I wish I had. Like, teach me, pass it on. I'm trying to be down with La Raza. So Jabari, PayQ, TD, what's the motherfucking deal? T Real, Brandon Halam, Daniel Martinez. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna talk about that. Daniel Hunter, much love for that because he said he's gonna rock the 55. I'm thinking about a couple of 55s that came through here. We're gonna leave that as it is. Spence, what's the motherfucking deal? L Heights, Flash, Flame Hash. My nigga Flame Kilo. I don't even know. I'm fucking it all up in the middle. I'm gonna start saying some Konnichiwa and something. I don't know what that shit is. Stephen Harris, what's the motherfucking deal? Purple Drake, what's the motherfucking deal? Press Ryle, what's the motherfucking deal? Victor Ayala, Boss Bam, GJ Pack, Jers Ruben. Let me see. Pay Q said he just got Tim settled. Did we settle for settle? Drake. And if I miss you, I ain't dish you. All right. Give me 32 seconds, not even that much time. I'm finna just go get my popcorn. Y'all know how I be doing, bro. We'll spill a little sauce and I'm gonna open up the line. I want to know what's on y'all mind because this is the show for the people, right? It's not the corporate sports network. This is the people's choice. This is the people's conversation when it comes to this Houston Texans talk. So let me see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Actually, 23 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. Not even gonna take that long. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. So it'll be a little bit short. Like I try to. I've been trying to rock with like an hour and a half. We're like an hour and a half lately, but it's gonna probably be only an hour a day because I got started late. Literally got in like 10 minutes before I needed to get going. Had to put the groceries up, shit like that. So let's talk about it, right? So I know a lot of people were big name hunting. I think Nick doesn't have sleeves to put his tricks up, right? He has a vest. So he wears his heart on his sleeve. There ain't no sleeve, he ain't got no heart. Niggas a stone cold killer. All right. While we getting emotional, about the shit, Nick got his mind on the prize, right? So we made some big moves. I know day one, we were a worse team. Day two, significantly better team. Day three, I fell asleep. I wasn't on internet much. If I missed something, yeah, let me know because I might have slipped. Like I said, I ain't been on like that. And like I said, I didn't really get a chance to watch the whole press conference. I caught a couple of clips. But let's get into it. So, first and foremost, Danielle Hunter, I have this thing I've told y'all about with athletes playing for their hometown or going back to their hometown. Right? Katie, I know some of y'all are like, Katie is Katie. Katie's not part of Houston. It's the fucking greater Houston area. Okay? It's the fucking greater Houston area. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Them killers out in Katie. Shout out to, man, Sauce Nation roll call. My bad, y'all players fuck up. Shout out to Side with Pride. If you're from the greater Houston area, you're from the north side, south side, east side, west side, northeast, southeast, you're in the corner. I seen niggas argue about Cypress and Spring the other day. I'm just like, God damn, yeah. Are we going to be that exclusive? Are we going to be that exclusive? Look, you from the goddamn greater Houston area. If you got a Harris County, you basically in Houston, right? Let's just call it. Let's just call it that. Fuck it. Oh shit, what you got? What you got? Fucking damn, I can't think of the fucking Waller. What's the other one too? Damn near everybody want to be part. I can't even. Yeah, no, Fort Bend. Yeah, damn near. But shout out to Side with Pride. C King in the building, Northwest in the building, the new land of the trio, Pearland, the new land of the trio. Shout out to my killers in Conroe, the Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the slum. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me a vest. I think if I got me a vest, I'd start getting more respect online. Shit about that. But let's talk about it. I'm very excited what the Texans are right now. If no additional moves are made, if nothing else really happens, I'm not tripping. Now, I'm not tripping at all. That's what I'll be wanting, I guess. Oh, because y'all know I'm gonna get lost reading the comment. I'm gonna come back to that. But I'm not tripping because I'm really, I don't know how I feel about the money, but I'm happy about the Mixon pickup, right? I'm happy about the Mixon pickup because Mixon doesn't turn the ball over. That's the biggest plus out of everything for me. Because minimizing turnovers and creating turnovers. Those are two huge aspects of the game that I won't say obviously there's stats for it so you can measure it. But you got two guys now in Will and I mean, come on. Now, you got guys all over the defense that can create turnovers, that can wreak havoc. I mean, the defense is fucking loaded. Like, I will be, if the Texans are not a top 5 defense at the end of it all, I would say I'm disappointed. But I don't see what's preventing that from being a reality, right? You still got talent in the draft. You can still go make a couple of moves. You can still wheel and deal. I'm not tripping at all. But the beautiful thing about Mixon is, like I said, you really didn't come up off of much to get him. You got that back. I want to say when you traded Collins, I got concerns kind of about that, but not that huge of a deal. I feel like Mixon is happy to be here. I think, fresh start somewhere new. Team that I feel like is on the rise, that's trying to do something, that's going to do something. You start to see a lot of these analysts or talking heads or whatever you call them. I see what was the saying? Sleeper Super Bowl pick. You don't win the Super Bowl in March, right? I mean, things have to come together. Knock on wood. Unfortunate things occur. But I'm feeling really good right now. That the Texans, at the very least, remain on top of the division. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about division. I know Armstead went to the Jags. I don't give a fuck about the Jags. Jags are trash. As long as the Jags have Trevor Lawrence, they're going to be garbage. Like that fucking sissy is like it's bitch in his blood, right? Like it's too much bitch in his blood for them to ever go anywhere to ever be successful, right? He'd rather be a fucking actor or a fucking hand model or some weird shit. So I don't give a fuck what the Jags do. We're better than the Jags. Not worried about that. The only reason they even came close to fucking with us again is they got handed a fucking, that the whole world saw. Like the whole world saw it. And then what did they do after that? They completely collapsed. So that's who they are. Ridley going to the Titans. They paid way too much, right? They paid way too much. Like, again, he flexing. He getting, man, cool. You know, if you about, well, some guys are about winning. They take pay cuts. Some guys are about the money. They want as much as they can get. I'm not faulting either mindset, right? Even guys who on the Texans could have probably came back, but they wanted more money. You have a short life in this game, so get all the fucking money you can, right? But as a Texas fan, good, because the fucking what's his name, Buddy Lee ain't fucking it. I can't even remember his fucking real name. The Titans quarterback. Goddamn, slipped my mind. He ain't it. I'm not worried about him. Will Levis. Yeah. I couldn't think of his fucking name. Fucking got his buddy Lee, Will Levis. But he ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely not it. Pardon me, fucking over acting like Stone Cold and shit. But I feel like a couple of things that the Texans have going. They have that. I think it's the mentality is the thing I'm most pleased about. Daniel Hunter seems like he wants to be here. If he took a pay cut, he obviously wants to be here. He's mentioned friends and family in the press conference. You know, obviously he talked about coming to the Browns game, the playoff game. So my deal is the ties here brought him back, right? Man, look. I'm gonna take a whole nap, TD on Will Levis. Fuck Will Levis. But again, I'm excited. Now I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I didn't really get to see everything with Mixon. Like I said, I've been ripping and running. But I want to know how you feel. I'm not gonna waste too much time because, like I said, I know we got a little bit short. And I already wasted like 20 minutes. We'll take a couple of calls. I want to know how y'all feel. Are you happy that the Texans extended Mixon already? Or would you have liked to see him perform first before making that investment? Also, I want to say the third year is something like $13 million. I don't believe we get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to get to that point. I don't think we get to the point. I feel like you get a younger guy by the time, because what is he going to be? Was he 29, I think? Something like that. He's 29, I believe. I believe he's 29. So by that time, you know, in your mid-30s, the running back market will have changed up. You see hot running backs come in. You see guys come in and be hot for a year and got fresh legs and kind of, you know, dissipate to the sideline. There's a couple of guys who are going to remain consistent. There's a couple of guys who are going to be that guy on into their mid-30s. But like I said, it's a situation where a couple of years from now, again, depending on how he plays, I'm talking about a veteran guy with experience. Maybe he can pass some of that juice on to Pierce. Maybe he's not only a threat on the field, but he can be a guy that can help. That can help. You know, I agree he's proven, but at this point, that 30-something range, you see a lot of guys who were good drop off. You see a lot of guys who were good fall off the map. You know what I'm saying? Say focus on secondary and wide receiver. I can see that because I didn't hear a lot of times, and I heard they didn't even offer. I heard they didn't even offer Armstead. Honestly, like there was a deal for a trade, but then after he got released, that they didn't even offer. So so that's what I'm saying. I don't think Casario's done, bro. Like I don't see a situation where Nicky Caesars is just getting played out. Like I think he has needs, I think, again, I believe that him and D'Amico are probably the most cohesive duo we've had at GM and coach since Rick Smith and Kubiak, right? But I feel like I think Casario got Rick Smith. Like I'll agree. Like we called in the other day and said, at this point, Casario's made too many major splashes, like made just too many player moves, just out of the woodwork, shit we didn't expect and people didn't see coming. So I don't think he's out. I don't think he's done. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, he's not a day one guy. He's a day two, maybe not so much days 3 and 4, a little bit. But it's not over for him. So I think the Texans will be in a very decisive position when it comes to the draft. They'll have options. So I'm not worried about that. Let's open up the deal. I'm trying to think if I've eaten today. I don't think I have. Now that I'm thinking about it. Like I said, I've been running all fucking day. My fucking power was out because with the whole electricity thing. I fucking stepped in some paint. My favorite slides. Thought I'd share that with you. It's been a very interesting day. Whoa. I ain't calling no man Big Daddy. I don't know about that. I got questions about anybody calling Big Daddy Nick. We got Paul pump the brake. That's a very, very say some MEK? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, they're on their lifeline, but they're like my most favorite slides, right? They just come, they molded to your feet. They've just acquiesced to your the shape of your foot. So that's what I meant. But it is what it is. Let's open up the line. Like I say, we'll rock till about 8:30. Then I gotta cook something. We'll get in the den. Tonight we're gonna be in the den. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the TikTok ban and what that shit really means. Because it's way deeper than that, right? And if you're not adjusting at this point, it's not about TikTok. We'll be talking about that thing in the den tonight. Like you better be hip to it. And you better really be aware of what's going on because it's gonna get ugly, like Bubba Sparks ugly. So give me just a second. Yeah, people don't realize. It's just TikTok, CCP. No, wrong. man. In the den, I'm trying to look. The den is don't get me wrong. The den is a crazy place, but the den is like a place where, because the den is like I'm a firm believer in free speech. If y'all don't know that, if y'all don't know anything about me, firm believer in free speech. I don't believe anybody should be prevented from saying anything that they want to say, whether I agree, disagree, right? But the den has a wide range of conversation. But the people that are in the den, it's a very eclectic group, and it's weird because the beautiful thing about the den, I know I ain't trying to harp all on it, is that like with the Texans fans, the Texans conversation, we're all Texans fans for the most part, or sports fans for the most part, so we kind of have a common denominator. But the den is people from all over the place. A lot of people from Houston fuck with the sauce going to the den too. But different backgrounds, different ages, and just the fact that when you sit down and break down and have real conversation, for the most part, we're all the same. That's why I'm a real anti-media person, because to me, media creates divisiveness and all that nonsense. But anyway, we'll get into that. Y'all want to focus then? We're going to be talking about some real shit at the end of the night and some nonsense as well. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling in to the sauce line this evening?
What up, my nigga?
What's up? What's going down, TD? How you, man? Talk to me. First of all, we got to get a vibe check, man. How you feeling today?
Man, shit, man. I'm feeling good about the day, man. Shit, I can't really say nothing bad about Nick. But, man, as a matter of fact, you ain't going to even say shit bad about the nigga for the rest of the year, bro.
Okay.
I ain't going to lie to you.
Okay.
I ain't going to lie to you. I mean, I still, you know what I'm saying, reserve the right to change my mind. Don't get me wrong. In case he do some real stupid shit, that I don't like, but for us right now, bro, you know, because like I told you, I'm not all the way on the bandwagon of Nick. But, you know, for us, what I saw, bro, he doing his thing. So you won't hear me say shit bad about the nigga for the rest of the year, bro. DK, or unless he do some dumb shit. I'm going to just leave it at that.
Okay. I mean, and I feel like it would be very hard for him to do something off the wall. I don't think that's in his character. I don't think we'll ever see no DeAndre Hopkins, Bill O'Brien-esque moves out of him. Like, it would have to be real ridiculous. Okay. So,
right.
I say, so like, my thing is this.
Hey, turn your volume up a little bit, bro. You sound low.
It's real low. How about now? Is that better?
Yeah, that's way good.
Okay. So my thing is this, right? And I know you said something in the deal.
Hello?
Talk. Yeah, can you hear me?
Man, shit, you breaking up, bro. You breaking up like a motherfucker.
Give me 1 second. Let me adjust. I might have the wrong volume on this deal. Give me 1 second. Let me tweak something over here. Hold on. I'll play us fuck up.
You can hear me just fine though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Let me see what's going on. 1 second. Let me do this. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good?
Okay, let me turn it up like this then, just in case. All right, so you called the other day. You wasn't real high on Nick. You know, you kind of you was pro Saquon, but I saw you send me something in the Discord, and you say you took a little look at Mixon and you kind of did a little comparison. So how are you feeling?
Right.
How are you feeling right now?
I mean, like I say, man, on paper, Joe Mixon better. He not way better, but he better. You know what I'm saying? According to the paper, like, you know, I'm not mad. I mean, I fuck with Joe Mixon. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this. With Joe Mixon, we'll win that Ravens game, bro, in the playoffs.
Okay.
We'll win that game. You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel like?
With Saquon, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, finish the statement, and I'll come back and ask my question.
Yeah. With Saquon, not only it's just my opinion, because even though I say, you know, Joe Mixon better on paper, which is not my opinion, that's just facts.
Yeah.
I mean, just by going off the eye test with Saquon, I just give him a little bit of edge because he's a better catch out the backfield. You feel? And I just said, like, you know, this nigga elusive, like, you know what I'm saying? This how the nigga perform alone on the field, my nigga, like when he helps. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I say, I just give him a slight edge over Joe. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, like with that being said, like not only do we win that game, had we had Saquon against the Ravens, but shit, we'll be knocking on the door for the AFC Championship, bro, and possibly the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion.
Okay. So you would definitely consider Joe an upgrade over Singletary.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So do you feel comfortable with the duo of Joe and DP going into the season, or do the Texans need to make another move?
No, I don't.
Mm.
I really don't, my nigga. Hell nah. I mean, don't get me wrong. This for Damian Pierce, this is his chance to show if he really belongs. You know what I'm saying, on the squad, bro. Or he might just be playing to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But from what I saw out, he ain't it. That's why we got somebody else. You feel me? But if he step his shit up, yeah, he'll be a good complimentary back, you know, behind Joe Mixon.
So looking at the two of the newest big name additions and everything, like say Danielle and Joe, you know, they came to town today, you know, did their little photo shoots, did their little photo ops and all that.
Right.
Did you get a chance to see that? And if you did you like what you see? Do you feel like these are guys who really want to be here, and really be a part of this team and a part of this new Texas culture?
Well, I called Joe Mixon. I ain't catch Hunt. Yeah, bro. I think, you know, because D'Amico, like he prides on getting players that fits in the locker room and that just fit the culture of the Texans, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like from what I heard from Joe, I feel like, he want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And shit, he know what we got ahead of us. Like he say, shit, CJ being a rookie of the year, there wasn't no fluke. You feel me? Anybody with a lick of football sense, shit, will agree. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, man, hey, the sky's the limit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make the playoffs. That's out the question. Shit, we gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to see what we gonna do though. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I say this. Let me say this. I do think Nick got some up his sleeve, my nigga. Because the draft the draft on the way, and ain't no telling what the fuck this nigga might do then.
Okay, since you mentioned the draft, do you think that come draft day, the Texans will be sitting with the 23rd pick? Do you think if so, or if not, are we moving up or are we trading back?
Well, we move up. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I told you, I want that nigga Brian Thomas out of LSU, dog. That nigga 6'2", run a 4'3", run like a 4'3", my nigga, and he can go up there and get that bitch. You feel me? So, like, if we move up, that's good. But me personally, like, nah, I wouldn't trade to move down unless we get a hell of a good player. You know what I'm saying? Another weapon for CJ. You feel me?
All right. And I want y'all to drop
like I went.
Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't move down to get another defensive player, bro. CJ need more weapons, bro. I mean, I fucks with Joe, but we need another. You feel me?
This is what I want y'all to do in the chat. All right. I want to know what y'all in the chat. Who is y'all at 23? Who are y'all looking forward to getting? Because I'm gonna tell you, I ain't got the time to sit there and rock and really get into the college. So I want to know who y'all like. Y'all drop some names, and then I'll take the time to look. I'm not finna do no fake ass draft analysis. I'm not finna do no. That ain't me, bro. Y'all already know. I'm gonna come in this bitch. I'm gonna get y'all hype. We gonna talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I care what the people feel. I want to know what y'all think. But y'all drop a couple of names, and I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna see who y'all talk about. Who on what type of time, and I we'll talk about that real soon. But also, some of the media members have allegedly seen the new uniforms, right? One of them being John McClain. John McClain says the new uniforms are, I think he said fantastic or amazing or something. My personal opinion of John McClain and his opinion makes me cautious of the new uniforms, right? Do you think the Texans will have good new uniforms, or are you concerned that they may be like some of these other teams who upgraded the unis, but they end up looking like trash?
You asking me or the chat?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have a straight up answer for it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I would hope them hoes clean. You feel me? By us having the same shit over the years, I would hope them bitches clean. But who knows? Shit. But what I did hear they kind of similar to the Oilers jersey. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We saw what we did to the Oilers jerseys last year.
I mean, that's our shit at the end of the day. So I'm not mad at it if that's true. You feel me?
But
that's our shit at the end of the day.
Do we want it? Because I remember when we, after we beat them, Ricky D called in and made a real good point. Them Oilers jerseys, some loser jerseys, bro. Like, them Oilers jerseys have taken some of the biggest shellackings in NFL history.
Yeah,
you know
I see what you're saying.
Like we love them. We love them because that's what it was. Like, yeah, it'll be good. They had good run, but then it's like, oh, well, that's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I mean, but I know it has ties. I know the whole "love your blue" thing. I know that people are still very connected to that mentality, and I'm not hating on it. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. I just don't want to see them damn C.J. Stroud Oilers jerseys at the goddamn games. I don't do that shit no more. Whoever did that shit to the few games I went to this year, y'all, don't do that shit no more. I knew it was gonna happen, so don't do that shit no more, please, y'all.
Man, you know what would be some clean ass colors though?
What's that?
Man, if they change them hoes to that lean purple, to that lean purple, and hell yeah, like that, you know, like that metallic purple and white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'll kind of be live, my nigga.
It'll be over with. I mean, well, it'll definitely fit the sauce color scheme, so I'm fucking with it. But yeah, man, I feel you. I don't think they're gonna go that far. I don't think they're gonna go that far. Like, yeah, we're embracing the city, but we ain't embracing the city. But
yeah. Man, so overall, my nigga, like, how you see this season going, bro? If you take what we got right now, bro, like, and if the season was to start right now, what you like? How you feel?
If you'd have asked me Monday, I'd have said I don't know if we're making the playoffs, and it'd have been crazy to say that, only because I felt like we were gonna have a tougher schedule, right, than we had last year,
right?
And I felt like by the end of Monday we were less talented. If them niggas come in the pinstripe rock shit, I'll lose my fucking mind. But after day 2, like I said, especially with the additions to the defense, don't get me wrong, like Mixon, cool, absolutely, upgraded running back. And you can bring back everybody we had last year and improve the running back position. We're already a better offense. But like I said, just defensively, what they did overall and all of the additions, even though we lost a bunch of guys that we like, we made upgrades. We got questions of the safety situation, but overall, we're talking about a team that is better. Like now, because I believe defense wins championships. If we're not talking about, and again, knock on wood, everybody being healthy, you know, all the caveats addressed. If we're not talking about an AFC championship this year, and not just getting there, right? Like, I really feel like, you can, oh shit, my fucking headset came out. You can bring them boys in the red and yellow. You can bring them old ketchup and mustard, little weirdo frog talking quarterback with the ketchup on his steak. I think we got to put enough pressure on. Like, I feel like right now, I mean, especially with the bookends you got, like it's gonna be tough for anybody. Like, you got a solid offense. It could be a little bit better. I'm kind of on the book of maybe add one more weapon and you good on offense. But right now this defense, I mean, again, like I said, we're not a top 5 defense. We it's AFC championship or bust. Like, and I mean, like, I don't see.
So again, based on what we have right now, you feeling AFC championship?
I believe. I don't want to use the word feel. I believe we go to the AFC championship.
Right.
You know, foreseeing any unfortunate circumstances, any negativity, any just fucked up shit occurring. The Texans versus whoever they want in the fucking AFC championship. Because the question that we had, it was those times that the defense really let us down. Again, and we would have been in a different conversation. Because you look at throughout the year, you know, you had a couple where things were able to kind of come back. TJ didn't get back on the field again. And, you know, you look at Arabia, things just start getting out of hand.
Right.
There should be no reason we should have that issue this year. There's too many weapons defensively. There's too much pressure that can be brought defense. Like, absolutely fucking AFC championship. If not AFC championship, I mean, it's going to be a disappointment. I truly think it's going to be a disappointment.
So let me ask you this last question. Like, with number 23 pick, you going offense or defense, and either or, tell me who you like, what you drafted.
That depends. So if they don't make any other offensive moves, if they don't, again, like I said, if they don't pick up anything else, I'm okay with getting a young threat for CJ. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be the move. One, it'll be a little bit cheaper, and then a guy that can build that chemistry for the next, few years. So I think that's the move that I would make because, again, I don't think you can ever have too many weapons. So I know people have about Noah and other guys, but we can talk about Noah missed a lot of time. I like Schultz. Don't get me wrong. I like Schultz. right? I like
Yeah.
Schultz, but it's a lot of times CJ kind of put Schultz in position. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Schultz didn't make the catch, he didn't make the tough catches. A couple of times this season, yeah, he bucked a couple of niggas. Like, I fuck with that. But, you know, it was some times that I would have liked to have seen a little bit more out of Schultz. But again, I'm not knocking him. I'm happy that he's returned. He did what he was supposed to. And people say, well, he got what, 6 touchdowns, 5, 6 touchdowns, I think about 600 yards, something like that. I'm not tripping on it at all. But I would like another weapon. I need one more weapon for CJ just to feel comfortable, right? I don't think Tank is injury prone or anything like that, but he is still he's a light young nigga. Things can happen.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
You know, so it's just a couple of concerns, but like I don't want to speak those things into existence because I'm enjoying the move right now. But if everybody stays healthy, if everybody plays as average they should play, I don't see there's any reason why the Texans are not in the conversation week one of being a Super Bowl contender. It's too much talent. You have too quality of a coaching staff. And then, like I said, just the energy, the chemistry, and I feel like Nick is going to make sure we have the pieces that we need to win. Like I said, I feel like the coaching staff, I feel like everybody's on the fucking same page for the first time in a long fucking time with this organization. So if I had a choice, it would definitely be probably receiver, something like that, another weapon for CJ, if nothing else.
Yeah. Damn, you making me a little nervous saying that shit, man. Damn, you just fucked up.
It ain't about being. But it's just look. You never know, right? You just never know. So again, you draft one, you guarantee some consistency there if he's talented for the next 3-4 years or so. Because look, you got Nico gonna have a conversation about a paycheck coming up soon. Noah Brown on another 1-year deal. You know what I mean? Like. So it's not just for now, but also for consistency in the future. That's why I'm looking at it like that.
But see, man, they put Tank in a fucked up situation. Why the fuck would you put him on the goal line? You know what I'm saying?
That was just it was in
a slot.
Yeah, it was a stupid thing, and that's why I say that's why I'm not gonna sit here and say Tank. I don't believe he's injury prone at all. They call him Tank for a motherfucking reason. He was just in a fucking stupid position where he shouldn't have been. It was a dumb fucking decision. But, Slovak ate that, and I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And especially having a coaching staff that is accountable for their misdeeds. I think that's the biggest change in this culture because we know what did old fucking Butt Chin used to always say? All right, we'll look at film and, we'll just have to get better or some stupid ass shit he used to always say, like, instead of taking accountability for the shit. Yeah, so I respect the fact that this coaching staff has that. Man, I saw something Tomlin said. Man, K, what's the motherfucking deal? I saw something Tomlin said earlier, and it resonated, right? Because he's right. A lot of these coaches, especially in the NFL, get paid off hype alone. You know what I'm saying? They get paid off hype alone because they say he's not. When he said, when I read a draft report, somebody says he's not coachable or he's not good with his hands, or he's not. Well, ain't that your fucking job as a coach to be able to coach that man up? If he's good enough to be in the league, but he's just got these one or two little deficiencies.
Too much sauce.
They're paving the way. Welcome to Sauce Nation. You're the freshest ingredient. If you're not able to coach those little things, if you see that in the draft report and that's what turns you off from a guy, then you shouldn't be a fucking a coach. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be it. You shouldn't be in the league. So and I feel like, what the fuck is this?
Man, we gonna be all right, man. We gonna shit. Like I say, I'm taking it from the playoffs. And shit, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. Look, I'm not ready to go for it. Just depends on what they do in the draft. I give you my answer on that. But for right now, no question about it. We making the motherfucking playoffs and smashing whoever in the first round.
Yeah, playoffs
guaranteed. That's my take on it.
Playoffs guaranteed. We're a better team than we were last year. Like last year, if you tell me last year's team on a first place schedule, I got some hesitations, I got some questions, and we got to talk about some things. You know what I'm saying? But you're telling me this team that we're fielding now, because again, defense wins fucking championships. Like, and we have definitely bolstered that defense. And again, I know safety's still a question. It's a big question. Do I feel like Petrie going to upgrade and get back to it? I don't know. You know, maybe it was just a sophomore slump. I don't know. But I think we're
why the fuck did we not resign Rankins, man? That's I forgot to bring that up. Why the fuck we did not resign this nigga, man?
That's a good question. Where did he end up going?
I forgot, man. But I know we ain't resigned this nigga. I think he went to Pittsburgh or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't catch all the transactions. Like I said, I kind of got in late, so I didn't catch everybody. He went to the Bengals. Yeah. That might be why DeMarcus.
Oh yeah, to the Bengals. Yeah, right.
Man, is my boy out there? My boy still out there? I know folks was talking about it. I would not be opposed to it.
DJ Reader.
Yeah, bring Reader back. Goddamn. Like I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Hey, what about JD? What about David Clowney?
But shit, didn't he go somewhere? Oh, Reader got signed already? Okay, I missed that. Where did Clowney go? Clowney went somewhere. He got like a 2-year deal somewhere. Reader went to the Lions.
Wow.
Detroit.
Man, well, look, man. I know somebody else want to get up there and call and shit like that, man. But yeah, that's just my prediction, my nigga. And shit, we gonna see what's gonna happen, bro.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Clowney went to Carolina. Okay, that's a bet. I appreciate you calling in, TD, sharing your thoughts with me this evening, man.
You got it, my nigga.
Already. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I saw something where they were saying that Clowney went home to Carolina. You can't say he's ring chasing. Not going to play with fucking Bryce Hill now. You can't say that nigga out there ring chasing. Check chasing. I'm pretty sure they had to. That must have been his highest offer or some shit. Because there ain't no motherfucking way. Hey, look, no, bro. Oh, he hasn't officially signed anywhere? All right, hear me out. Bring Clowney back. I have no beef with Clowney, right? Because Clowney is what helped make the sauce. Because I used to tell everybody Clowney's my nephew and shit. People, Clowney uncle be doing stream. Y'all don't believe me. I be saying shit. You think so? We settle for settle? Okay. You think so? Like, you think that Bryce will eventually be decent? I hope so. Like, I'm not a person that just want to knock nobody, but I think it's going to be hard. I think you're definitely going to have to shake some stigma. This nigga not drinking enough, he not going to grow. I think it's going to be difficult. And I think that Tepper fucked it up. To be honest with you. Oh shit, my fault, y'all. I be forgetting TD know the number. That nigga like, fuck it. That nigga must have me in the contacts or something. He was like, how the fuck are they calling? What fucking number are they calling? But yeah, we'll get one more in. Like I say, we Okay. I was wondering, I'm looking at the clock on how long I've been live, and then I'm looking at the actual. That shit ain't lining up. But I forgot I had the thing going before I hit the live button on the whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, Bama, their quarterbacks, and again, why coaches continue to take them. But I mean, you could say that about a couple of guys who were at Bama at one point in time in their career that are doing decent at this point. What's the motherfucking deal we got called into the sauce line this evening?
Hey, what's good, honcho? It's that boy Javi, man.
Javi, what's the motherfucking deal? How you feeling tonight, Javi?
Dog, you was talking about earlier pick number 23?
Yes, sir. Talk to me about it.
Who we need to go ahead and get. Look here, man. There's gonna be a couple of DTs gonna slide a little bit, man. In my humble opinion, man, and if Byron Murphy's there, go ahead and get him. Johnny Newton, if he's there, go ahead and get him. And if none of them cats is there, go ahead and get that boy Brian Thomas, man. LSU wide receiver, man. Go ahead and step in and be wide receiver 3. Day 1.
I say I'm definitely pro more weapons. I'm gonna have to definitely look. Like I said, I've been taking some notes because I'll tell y'all. Look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I lost some love for college. I don't know what it is, and so I just don't be getting into it like I need to. But definitely, I'm gonna check out all those names. I got to jot it down. I'm gonna definitely look into them. So if you got your say so, you say go DT, go young, get a DT, and bolster up that line.
I would say DT just to go ahead and solidify that line. I would say with the cats that you just brought in, man, if you get a rookie stud that could come in and learn underneath Hunter, Autry, obviously you got that boy, the first round pick from last year. You know what I'm saying? I forget his fucking name or shit. This motherfucker won defensive rookie of the year. What's his name?
Will Anderson. Yeah.
Will Anderson, dog. Come on now.
Yeah.
So if you bolster up that D line with that 23rd pick, man, that's what it is. But on the real, though, man, I thought when they shifted Malik Collins over to the 49ers, I thought we was going to sign Armstead, man. So that was actually kind of a
So was it surprising?
kind of a surprise a little bit by the
Jags? They didn't
Jags.
even make an offer to him?
Man, I can't even remember, man. But I'll tell you this much, man. That ain't really nothing new, man. We've always been facing tough Jacksonville Jaguars defensive line anyway. From the jump for a while, dude. For a while. And our offensive line always been holding it down against them, man. So I'm really not even really kind of worried about that, man, to be honest with you. They actually kind of just getting Armstead, they ate up into their own salary cap, you feel me? So what else you finna do?
Yeah. And then again,
we've been known to taking care of Jacksonville Jaguars D-line, man, for years, man. So that ain't really a concern, really.
Yeah, as long as they got old buddy as quarterback, I'm not worried about Jacksonville. Jags don't jag. That's just, it's in their nature.
Jags gonna jag.
But here's my thing that I also like about the fact that we have so much talent defensively. When you're doing those one-on-ones, again, iron sharpens iron, right? So when you have some of the most talented defensive linemen in the game, you have some of the most talented edge rushers in the game, you're prepared for whoever you're going to face week in and week out. You know, it's not too many guys that are going to be better than what we're bringing to the table, what you're facing every day in practice. You know, so this is a situation that is going to make our offensive line better as a whole as well. You know what I mean? So
I definitely agree with that, man.
I mean, that's what I say. It's all across the board. The Texans made the right moves, and I'm not concerned at all. You know what I'm saying?
And imagine how much sharper Will Anderson's going to be, Hunter finna be when you go up against Titus Howard on the right tackle. But more importantly, you got that boy, the finesse left tackle, man, Laremy Tunsil. So you're going to try to you're practicing your pass rushing skills against one of the top offensive tackles, I would say, man. As long as you don't put Titus Howard back at left guard, please don't do that. Please do not do that, man. Yeah. But you know what? Honestly, man, we got so much depth with what's the name, Patterson, 6th-round pick last year, and you got Drew Scruggs, and you got Kenyon Green. We're gonna roll the dice on this boy, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll the dice on him, man, and we're gonna see what's up, man. But hopefully he comes back, you know, and bounces back pretty strong, man. So yeah, for sure, man. I definitely agree with you, man. It's iron sharpens iron both ways, though. You feel me? So yeah, defense and offense finna sharp, bro. And as far as Mixon's concerned, man, who's the last caller that you just brought up?
TD. Yeah.
Brought up a great point, man. If we had Mixon instead of, and I'm not knocking Singletary, man. I like Singletary, but we getting Mixon, even with the extension, we paying them as much as we were going to pay Singletary for those 3 years. We're paying them as much as the Giants is paying them for 3 years. So come on now. That's a great point, man. If we had Mixon, I think it'd be a different story, man. Not only that, but he's used to playing in the cold, outside in the outdoor field. So come on, man. That's a great asset to have, man. And as far as Dameon Pierce coming along, I mean, he could be a running back 3. I might say we might need one more free agency running back pickup before we go into the draft, because there's a couple, I would say like 3rd, 4th round picks we could probably get at running back. Blake McCorum from Michigan, and then that cat from Wisconsin. I forget his name, but he's kind of like an Eddie George type of build.
Michigan. Yeah, from Washington.
From Wisconsin, yeah. I forget his name, man, off the top of my head, but he's kind of built like an Eddie George type character. You know, feel me? But if we get DP involved in the special teams, man, I don't mind him being like our 2024 version of Akuye, or who's the cat that kicked the field goal?
Oh, Dari.
Our third string.
Yeah. But hey, but talking special teams though. Talking special teams at DP, he did run one back.
Already, come on, man. And then we got That boy, special teams coach Frank Ross. Come on now, come on. He's definitely finna gather up that Lonnie Johnson type talent to bolster up kind of like a special teams dope ass unit, man. So that's the third. That's like the 12th man. That's like the third part of that offense, defense, and special teams. So you put all that together. Come on now.
I'm excited, and I know a lot of people are upset about losing Cam, the punter, but the other punter we got is, I mean, he's right there. I mean, so I don't feel like it's a huge drop off in punting talent either. So I mean, I don't think the Texans they did everything you could have done so far. Again, you would like to hear another name coming here. Armstead, I see y'all in the chat talking about the money. Well, fuck it, you know. They mad that they paid Hunter, and fuck it, it is what it is, you know.
Fuck it, man. I think we brought in this dude from the Buffalo Bills. What's his name? Tim Settle or something like that. Look, I mean, even if he's not that impressive, man, we already kind of deep already in defensive line. Not to mention Khalil Davis, what he did last year, and then Kurt Hinish, undrafted free agent. You know what I'm saying? Unless he got a deal somewhere, he's going to be on the team anyway. So you looking at drafting a stud rookie to come in to play that 3 technique, you know what I mean? You ain't got to play nose tackle, man. Give me a Newton or give me a Byron Murphy, man. And if we don't catch those cats and we go like Brian Thomas, wide receiver, first round, second round, catch that boy Sweat from UT, man. Even if you need to move up, come on, Casario's been known to do that. He's not going to stick around right there in that second round pick. He might move up, man. That additional 4th round pick that we got, he might, you know, add in the deal, man, and get that boy Sweat, man. So,
and I'm glad you brought that point up. Just like I asked TD, come draft day, when the clock starts, are the Texans picking at 23? I mean, if we are at 23, you gave me some good names, but are the Texans moving up in the first, or do you feel like they
Great
fall
point.
back? Are we picking at 23?
Great point, man. Great point. And you know what? You know what's so crazy about it? This wide receiver class is so dope, man, that I wouldn't be surprised if Casario makes a move up. And what I mean move up from 23 to like 20 or like 23 to like 15 or something, like make a move like that, man. Because let's not forget, man, Colts are picking like at 18, 19, and Jags are picking like at 15, 16, something like that, man. So if you can move up in front of one of those cats and snag like let's say that tight end from Georgia, what's his name, Bowers, slips a little bit, keep your eyes peeled, man, because Casario might make a move, man, and move some draft picks around, man. He's been known to do that, man. Come on, let's not play around, dude. And Dalton Schultz is dope, but imagine if you bring in Bowers, man. He's a little bit more complete package as far as like his ceiling is concerned. I think his floor is kind of where Dalton Schultz is at right now. But if you bring in Bowers, you know, do a trade up like that, that'd be dope. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if we go from 23 to get in front of the Ravens or the Chiefs to snag one of these wide receivers from UT, Mitchell or Worthy. Because best believe me, man, Ravens already got Zay Flowers. If they add on Xavier Worthy or Mitchell, it's going to be trouble. And same thing goes for the Chiefs, man. So that late first rounder, just keep your eyes peeled, man. Texas might make a move, man.
BET. I'm definitely fucking with it. I don't think they're gonna stay stagnant. I think this is a new regime. I think this is a much more active Texas regime as far as at the general manager, as far as, you know, this roster. So I'm kind of, I won't say I'm on pins and needles, but I'm in anticipation of something else major happening before it's all said and done.
For sure.
I feel like before we get to the draft, but even in the draft, I feel like we're going to get another surprise move, because we weren't expecting it last year, and he hit us with a haymaker. So I feel like something else good is on the table.
As far as that something else, man, there might be something like a cornerback like Gilmore, get him on a 1 year, 2 year deal, play him alongside Derek Stingley, and then draft somebody. You know what I mean? So also don't sleep on a second or third round, that cat from Georgia. What's his name? Bullard. And then also that Miami safety, Kitchens. He's out there too, man. So, man, it's a lot of moves, man. I definitely agree with that, man. But, yeah, for sure, man, it's definitely something different than Bill O'Brien being GM and Gaines and all these cats, man. This is a very, very different type of mix, man. Like you said it before, man, D'Amico Ryans and Casario working in tandem like that, man. That's something pretty dope, man. Something amazing, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Babe, but I think I'll pass that 5 minute limit, man. Let me go ahead and get up off that line, man. Let me get somebody else up in here, man. But yeah, I just want to put that little bit of sauce, man. And shit, man, I've been fucking with y'all since the Harvey Hurricane, dog. The Harvey Hurricane, and I seen Side Sports. I'm like, I YouTubed and I looked up Texans, and y'all was right there, man. Y'all one of the OGs, dog. So like, when y'all played that original clip, when y'all starting up the show and y'all say Saw Sports and that other cat that's talking about, man, they're like, what the fuck is that about, man? But that's back in 17, 18, dog. So I've been fucking with y'all since then, man. So
I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Harvey, man. I appreciate that.
Since the Harvey days, bro. The OG sauce, man. Hey, but yeah, man, let me go ahead and get up off that line, man. But it's been dope talking to y'all, man. And yeah, I'll definitely chime in every once in a while, man. So yeah, shout out to Saw Sports, man, already.
Shout out to Harvey, man. I appreciate that love. Man, that's what's up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we've been rocking it. The Saw's been around for a minute. I know it's new to some folks. I know a lot of folks lost. There's been some ups and downs. There's been some hiatus. Been dealing with life here and there. But I appreciate everybody who's been sticking with it. Everybody who's been fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the round. We got to get us. I know we got schedules. Live and change. We gonna get us a good couple of round tables before it's all said and done. And y'all know we doing a draft. We doing a draft in person. Now we got to get on that. So we're gonna make sure we get the information, because we kind of usually get the information out late. We'll let y'all know early on. We're gonna have a live draft party. We fuck with the people. We want the people to fuck with us. We're gonna make it shake. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna give it the round table and see what everybody got going and what's the best location. We're gonna get the central location. We definitely gonna do that. So make sure y'all keep that on your schedule. The 16-0 video. Woo! That's ancient history. This is so long ago. Look, we didn't add another game to the goddamn schedule. We're gonna do a 17-0 coming up. It's a couple of ideas that we're gonna do. I got a great idea. After the draft, I'm gonna wait till after the draft. Because of something that took place. So we finna start putting a sauce stamp on things. So just to make sure certain things are official. Because people love to take credit, but don't love to give credit, right? And I'm not saying this all started everything, but like and like I say, when I say the sauce, I'm talking about y'all the fresh ingredients. I'm talking about when we chopping it up, shit that just come up. It's a free range conversation. We have fun in this bitch. Like, I want people to speak freely. Whether you agree with me, disagree, you don't feel like I gotta agree with this guy to call. You can call and say, man, Honcho, I hate everything you fucking talk about. I'm gonna still chop it up with you. Again, if you fucking with the Den is the sauce, just no sports, right? Unless like an athlete beat a bitch up or some shit. But so if you fucking with that, and we talk about any and everything on the table, call in line, all that same shit. You know what I'm saying? And the market, yeah, you made a statement about the Cougs, no Coug slanders. So I had to take your goddamn wrench, but I'm gonna be all right. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna give it back to you. So it's a little bit later. Usually we do the Den at 9. I'm gonna do the Den at 10 tonight. I need to cook me something to eat here. So I started trying to do this carnivore thing. I've been saying I wouldn't. I'm really starting tomorrow because I'm eating this fucking popcorn. But yeah, we're gonna definitely well shit, what because the sauce started in 16, 17, something like that. Was this 24? It's been around for a minute. I did a Den last night, bro. You don't even be in the Den. This is what Broderick is. Broderick come in the chat and type, yo, and then go in the bathroom, get on the phone and scroll on Instagram, looking at lopsided chicks and tell them they need Jesus. Anyway. Fuck with me, Den at 10. Sauce Nation, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but the fact you fucking with the sauce, that you in here, spilling your sauce, don't trip on the drip. I thank y'all, man. I love y'all. Again, fans talking to fans. Ain't nobody trying to be no professional analyst, none of that shit shaking over here, man. It's just nothing but love. Just a conversation, a real conversation, an honest conversation, right? So it is what it is. Man, I was tired of this shit. They was texting me. They were like, Honcho, get off the goddamn Den. You look tired. Trill hit me talking about nigga go to bed and shit like that. So I was like, you know what? All right. I was tired of shit though. But we're gonna talk about that TikTok shit tonight because I don't think people really realize like how major that shit is. And I'm a person who was late to fucking with TikTok, but it has nothing to do with the CCP. It has nothing to do with security, national security. I'm telling you. When have you ever seen politicians in damn near unanimous agreement on anything? Bipartisan, right? And I don't care what side of the aisle you on, because a lot of people know if you come to the end, I'm an independent, but I lean more conservative on a lot of shit. And so I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're a libertarian, I don't care if you're a fucking alien from Mars. The den is about having conversation with the people you don't normally have every day and being able to see different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna tell you, it's deeper. Start getting you some external hard drives. If you're a video game player, I mean, this is something you should have been doing. Buy hard copies. I hope you still got a DVD player. You know what I'm saying? And this is just on media and entertainment. If you have a home network, or if you are on a video security, because there's a lot of things in that bill, because TikTok's not even named in the bill, but you see how they're going against it. If you have home security, look, don't get it off or whatever, get your own little private network. It's a lot of, it's they're brushing it off, as one thing, but it's some real insidious off the wall shit. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that in the den, thedenshow.com. Take you there. I had a live up here in about 30 minutes or so for it to start. We'll start at 10, but that way, if you want to, whatever. Anyway, again, make sure you follow Sauce Sports on Facebook, saucesports.com, take you to the YouTube. You want to become a part of the Discord, you want to chop it up sauce all day, 24/7 sauce with the round table and Sauce Nation. Patreon.com/sauce sports. Sign up at the $5 tier. You can join that. Hell no. The motherfuckers don't realize how many back doors in MVP. Anyway, just tune in. You'll get a little bit of game. Like I said, I ain't gonna say I know it all, but it'll be a little bit of game. And if you ain't started making moves now, and even talking about this publicly is not the best thing. But anyway, get it right, get it tight. Because your life is going to be significantly different. What they said, and within 180 days, and shit, that's already been about a week or two. The final countdown. Sauce Sports HTX on Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. If you want to support the channel, get it the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Venmo at Honcho ENT. You know what's going down. All right, baby. Even when shit is fucked up, you just got to laugh and enjoy yourself. With that being said, I'm trying to produce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, y'all stay saucy. Until mañana, tomorrow's Friday. Fuck 'em Friday. Off. We may do an early sauce. We'll see what's happening. But I love y'all, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be safe out there. I'll catch y'all in the den if you're going to be in the den. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow when I catch you tomorrow. With that being said, I'm trying to produce. I'm out.